There's a quote I really like by the great philosopher Alan Watts, and it says, "You are under no obligation to be the person you were 5 minutes ago." Now, what that quote means to me might be different than what it means to you. But to me, I take that as you are under no obligation to experience the mindset that you are in right now. You have the ability to change and adjust in any moment. And because you're letting something get to you right now, doesn't mean you have to let the same thing get to you in 5 minutes. It doesn't mean you're not allowed to change your mind. It doesn't mean you are stuck in this identity you have identified with for your entire life. We are the author of our own books, and we just so happen to be the main character. Now, the best part about being the main character in your own book is you get to write the story. Now, the worst part of being the main character in your own book is you are now responsible for what is happening along that journey. When you choose to author your own life and say, today is a new day. I have the first 29 years already written, right? And I wrote that. Whether I like it or not, whether I am where I want to be, whether I'm surrounded by the people I want to be surrounded with, I wrote that. But the book isn't over. This is a chapter. And chapters are always meant to come to an end. Chapters can be phases of your life. They can be a relationship. They can be a place you've lived. They can be a phase you went through as a person. Chapter can be whatever you want to define it as. And with each chapter, you come closer and closer to finishing your book. But the most important part about that is your book is not finished. And whatever happens between this chapter, the next chapter, and the end of your book is up to you. And with that, there's a certain amount of your book that is already written, like I said, and you are under no obligation to be the character you were in chapter 1, in chapter 2, or whatever chapter was 5 minutes ago. So assess where you're at, who you are, because that's important, because you cannot change that right now. But from this moment forward, you get to choose and write the life you want by picking up your own pen and writing the story you want to tell. So stop identifying with the past. Stop letting your present circumstances dictate your future. Take control of your book. End this chapter. Move on to the next and make it whatever you want to be. Because there is so much book left to write. So make your ending as beautiful as you could possibly want it, and make your journey everything it can be.